troublesome little trigger point located in the Gluteus Maximus, which is the big muscle we all know as part of our butt, for want of a better description. And is commonly formed, and it can cause low back pain. Often feels like back pain, even though it's at the lower part of the back. But it responds very, very well to treatment. And the sort of pain that comes from it often is quite surprising. So it's one of those ones that when it's treated is really quite relieving. It originates from the gluteal surface of the ilium behind the posterior gluteal line, the posterior border of the ilium, the aponeurosis of the erectus spinae, and the sacrotuberous ligament, and the gluteal aponeurosis. And then it passes out and inserts into the iliotibial band of the tensor fasciae lata and the gluteal tuberosity of the femur by means of, an aponeurosis, and a big part of sort of thick tissue. It laterally rotates and extends the hip joint and assists in adduction at the hip joint. And eccentrically, the gluteus maximus, when it contracts, it will decelerate hip flexion and hip adduction and internal rotation. And one can test it with knee flexion and hip extension. So one would just basically bend the knee and just lift your leg off of the bed, and that's a gluteus maximus working there. So it can refer pain, as I said, it can refer pain, one of these ones that often after we've done the back and we're still maybe getting some sort of problems there, obviously around this area will be pain, around here. It's sort of pain that kind of mimics sciatica and responds very, very well to treatment. So for gluteus maximus needling, basically put a patient inside lying, put a leg on a pillow or a bolster for ease, for comfort. Sometimes you will need a longer needle depending on the patient. Just to get them nicely lay down and comfortable. The needling direction, basically you need to depress the skin a little bit and the subcutaneous fat to the depth of the muscle. So once you find the muscle and palpated the actual trigger point, you can then just place the needle in it. Try not to go into the sciatic nerves. You know the sciatic nerves will come down and run down here. So then try to avoid sticking the needle into there. Place the needle onto that and introduce onto it and tap, and the needle will go in. And just try and needle around this area. So down here you're going to be more into the sciatic nerve. So that's basically needling gluteus maximus, and then we'll show it now in a little bit of a more close-up. So for gluteus maximus, the best way of needling it is to have the patient in a side-lying position with his knee supported. You can use sometimes a bigger needle for this, or a longer needle, this 40 or 50 millimeter. The needling directions are basically the therapist will find the muscle, depress the skin and the subcutaneous fat to the depth of the muscle with sort of flat palpation. Take care not to go into the sciatic nerve. Stay clear of that, and just ensure you're in a safe needling zone. Stretch the skin out, place the needle in, having found the trigger point, and a quick tap, and the needling is done. It's a fairly nice big muscle, but just be aware of the sciatic nerve.
If you found this video useful and want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe below and don't forget to hit the notification bell.